Supreme Master Ching Ai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
El episodio de hoy será presentado en inglés con subtítulo en árabe, aulacense, también conocido como vietnamita, búlgaro, chino, croata, checo, inglés, francés, alemán, hindi, húngaro, indonesio, italiano, japonés, coreano, malayo, mongol, persa, polaco, portugués, punjabi, rumano, español y tailandés. Hola, encantadores televidentes. Mi nombre es Magdalena de Santiago, Chile. Chile, en palabras del ganador del Premio Nobel chileno, Pablo Neruda, fue inventado por un poeta. Este hermoso país se encuentra a lo largo de la costa occidental de América del Sur. Muy parecido a una cinta estrecha en apariencia, se extiende entre el océano más profundo, el Océano Pacífico, y la cadena montañosa más extensa, los majestuosos Andes. Su impresionante paisaje contrastante y su profundo patrimonio cultural han convertido esta tierra en un destino único para visitantes de todo el mundo. Nuestra gente le ora a Dios para que los colme a ustedes y a sus seres queridos con inmensas bendiciones. Ahora disfrutemos del programa de hoy titulado La maestra cuenta chistes e historias budistas, un monje llamado Joyas Celestiales, parte 2 de 2. Más idiomas están disponibles en línea. Para su idioma específico, por favor visite www.suprememastertv.com/subtitles. Durante más de 3 décadas, la Maestra Suprema Ching ha iluminado nuestro mundo con sus enseñanzas divinas. Una maestra totalmente iluminada imparte el método Guan Yin de meditación a aquellos que desean descubrir inmediatamente la naturaleza de Dios interna y alcanzar en una vida la liberación eterna del ciclo de la transmigración. El método Guan Yin ha sido practicado por todos los maestros iluminados, tales como Buda, Jesucristo, el profeta Mahoma, la paz sea con él, y Gurú Nanak. Ella enfatiza que si siempre recordamos a Dios, ofrecemos servicio desinteresado a otros y seguimos las leyes del universo, alcanzaremos nuestro potencial más elevado como humanos y comprenderemos verdaderamente nuestro propósito en la tierra. La Maestra Suprema Ching es un extraordinario ejemplo viviente de compasión, enviando frecuentemente asistencia material y financiera, además de amor a los refugiados, los desamparados, las víctimas de desastres naturales y a otros que necesitan ayuda. En el 2006 recibió el Premio Gusi de la Paz, considerado el Premio Nobel de la Paz de Oriente, y ha sido honrada a través de los años con otros numerosos premios y galardones por sus excepcionales obras filantrópicas y humanitarias. Una verdadera voz para nuestros preciosos amigos animales. Ella promueve la pacífica y amorosa dieta a base de plantas y prevé, con el despertar de la humanidad, hacia lo sagrado de todas las vidas, un tranquilo y glorioso mundo, completamente vegano, donde los animales y las personas viven en dichosa armonía. Sus iniciativas para difundir la tendencia vegana son diversas y han incluido la distribución del volante de vida alternativa, la cadena internacional de restaurantes veganos Livelihood, Suprema Mestre Television, además de hablar regularmente con influyentes líderes de gobierno y medios de comunicación y participar en conferencias televisadas sobre el cambio climático, tanto si somos conscientes de ello como si no. Sus esfuerzos han tenido una enorme influencia sobre la conciencia mundial del estilo de vida amigable con los animales y de cómo esta benévola forma de ser puede traer paz duradera entre las naciones a la vez que salvamos nuestro planeta del cambio climático. A lo largo de los años, la Maestra Suprema Ching ha viajado por todo el mundo, desde las Américas hasta África, desde Europa hasta Oceanía, y ofrecido cientos de discursos al público y a sus discípulos sobre una variedad de temas espirituales. Hoy somos bendecidos con la presentación de una de estas reveladoras conferencias titulada La Maestra cuenta chistes e historias budistas, un monje llamado Joyas Celestiales, parte 2 de 2, en Entre Maestro y Discípulos, dada en inglés el 29 de agosto de 2015 en Francia.
Okay. This is a story, not so scary anymore, okay? It's a good story. My God, Buddha reincarnation, huh? Many incarnation, a very scary story, huh? Such a scary and extraordinary sacrifice. According to Buddhism and the believer and tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Okay, this is a story about a monk called Celestial Jewels. First, I have heard one time the Buddha was in a Save country in the garden of a charitable nobleman and the Prince Gida. In this city, there was a noble family, a nobleman. His wife had just given birth to a boy, which is very, very good looking. And in the middle of, while giving birth to this boy, suddenly from the sky, a lot of jewels raining down, like gold, silver, semi-precious stone, precious stone, all kind of stones, all kind of beautiful, tiger eyes and diamonds, all kind of precious stone rain down on the yard, full of, the yard is full of of jewel. Oh, everybody was so excited. The whole village people came to look and help them to pick up all the jewel. I hope they help to pick up the jewel. And everybody praised the parents for such a good, virtuous family that gave birth to a beautiful child and so meritorious. And they said to themselves, this is a rare, truly rare phenomenon. Since times immemorial, we never saw, probably never happened like this. So the parents was perplexed, and worry also, mixed feeling. He was thinking, what kind of omen is this? So they asked the astrologer and the clairvoyant to come to their house and check it out, the astrology of the newborn baby, whether or not he's a good person and whether or not they can make him into a good citizen. So the astrologer said, please bring the boy here, out. Yeah, so the wife brought the child out. He was checking, the clairvoyance, checking, looking, look. Oh, not too bad. And the astrologer said to the parents, noble sir, your son has many good signs of a good gentleman. Like his head is round. Is your head round? If not, just cover it, no problem. Yeah, his head is round, his nose is straight. His ears is full. His forehead is square. Yeah. Mine too, huh? And then his feet and his hands are all full, kind of very full, thick and full. How can they tell it's just a baby, man? Oh, baby has these chubby hands and chubby feet, right? Yeah. Never mind. Okay, but he said this boy is going to be a benefactor to the country, to society, if he stay at home. If he become a monk, he will attain liberated level of consciousness. Yeah. So both of you have peace. Take good care of him. It will be okay. Yeah. Parents heard that. Oh, happy. Who wouldn't be, huh? So they asked him to choose a name for the boy. The clairvoyant astrologer said, because when he was born, there's so much jewel raining down from the sky. So we call him celestial jewels. Yeah? Jewels. Yeah, jewels. Yeah. Okay, so the nobleman and family thank him a lot and give him a lot of reward. Okay. Just as the astrologer told them, the celestial jewel boy, when he's growing up, he was very intelligent, very talented. But nevertheless, he was very much interested in practicing kind of documents and doctrines, yes, like Dharma, meditation, Buddha teaching, etc. He preferred to do research into this kind of philosophical area. One day, he went to another city to visit one of the family clan member. And this person took him to pay obeisance to the Buddha. When he came, he saw everybody circumambulate the Buddha 3 times, and he also did the same. And then he sat down on one side. Then he looked at the Buddha. He saw him. It's so majestic, yeah, so dignified. Looked like no one on earth or heaven could compare to him in such a appearance. It's a beautiful appearance. And then in his heart, suddenly he became very fond of the Buddha, very admiring. And then he just want to forget of the whole world and everything else, follow the Buddha's footsteps and become a Buddha. At that time, the Buddha was the Buddha went up to the high days, so that other people can see him, of course, normally. And then he talked about the 12 affinity, yeah, and then about the transmigration, suffering, and all that. Yes. After he finished preaching, everybody prostrate to him and left. And the celestial jewel boy, after listening to the Buddha, he was so happy. His heart so open, so pleased. And then he already decided right there to follow the Buddha footstep, to be a monk with him. So as soon as he came home, he kneeled in front of his parents and said to them, "Obeisance to both my beloved parents." To be able to attain a human birth is really, truly, very, very rare. But to see a living Buddha physically in this world is even much, much more rare. Yesterday, I had a chance to see the Buddha. And then I have heard him talking, preaching Dharma, the truth, the precious truth Dharma. So I observed that only Buddhism, at that time, the Buddha's teaching is the best that can liberate you. No other preaching, no other teaching at this time could do thus. So please allow me to leave home. The parents saw that the boy has such a tendency for spiritual practice, was very pleased. They were very pleased. So he said yes. They say yes. If you would like to become a monk, renunciate, we are very pleased. So after getting the permission from the parents, he prostrated to them, and then he left and go find the Buddha. He went to see the Buddha, and he said he also prostrate now in front of the Buddha and say, "Obeisance to the World Honor One. Since times immemorial, we are transmigrating in the sea of suffering, of birth and death and old age and a lot of pain and sorrow. No one has helped us. No one could have helped us. Now, the Buddha is like a ship, a boat, that come on time and rescue all of us. Today, I came here with all my utmost sincerity. Please accept me as your renunciate disciple, so that I can find the liberation in this lifetime. Please have mercy and accept me." Then the Buddha, of course, say, "Welcome, Bhikkhu." Welcome, monk. Yeah. So now must be 1,258 or something. Not 50 anymore, huh? No. Maybe 60 something. We lost count now. They just count one by one like that. Make trouble for us to keep count. If they came all together, who is it for me? After the Buddha said that, his hair suddenly all fell off. Told you already. Mind you, be careful. If you see the Buddha and if you don't want to be monk, don't go too near. Understand? don't say anything. Because if you say you want to become disciples, he think you you want to be monks, and then your hair just naturally fall off like that. Then it won't grow back again. That is the thing. If the Buddha say that, if you shave it with your a knife, then it might grow back. But if the Buddha say, "Welcome, Bichu," and your hair won't grow back. So be careful. If you see any Buddha, tell him first. Yeah, nowadays many live in Buddha, Yeah. For example, many Tibetan monks, they say, yeah, live in Buddha, live in Tuku. For example, no? So if you go near any Tibetan Tuku, you would say, please, I like my hair. I want to keep it. Just in case, If you want to be a disciple from some of these Tibetan living Buddha reverends, yeah, you have to tell him first, I like to study with you. Please, sir, but I like to keep my hair. And my clothes I keep also. Because here, yeah, suddenly all his hair fell off to the ground, and then the clothes that he wore changed into chasa, mean the monk's robe. Yeah. And from then on, he followed the Buddha everywhere. And because he already originally very intelligent, yeah. So it's not very long. He attained Arhat. Oh, you are so good. How do you know? Magical power, huh? Normally, I should give you one of this kind of lecture. A lecture once a month is enough for you to have time to digest and to practice it. But because of many other outside, so I read it all. Okay, I read a lot every day, and slowly you go home. You have to check it out again. Okay, assimilate it and truly think about it. And bring it into practice. Okay, now we make it fun and happy and joyful. But at home, you should seriously consider each lessons, as if the only one before you die. So you have to study it well, yeah? Really, really try to understand it and practice it, okay? Learning from the ancient practitioners and ancient Buddhas, their teaching is still so much valuable. Anytime, these teachings are timeless. Yes, the same with the teaching of Mahavira. Yes, he teach people vegetarian, and same with Jesus. Yeah. Many mention about vegetarian. They edit it all in a later time, maybe, but the Mahavira teaching not. Yeah, in Hindu they don't cut it off. They don't edit it. But even then, Jesus' teaching has helped, countless of beings since the time he appeared until now. After he went back to heaven, his teaching is still valuable, still helping a lot. Yeah. And the same with the great prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It's just that it's not everybody studied well and practice it. That's all. And misunderstood or using his teaching for their own personal benefit. That's a different story. Understand? Okay, now. Yeah. So from now, after that, this celestial jewel never had to go back, transmigrating in this three world again. Liberated, yeah. One day when it's a little bit all relaxing and not too much work, Anand, would like to know this background of the celestial jewel. So I came in front of the Buddha and prostrate to him and say, obeisance to the world honored one. Please tell us what kind of good deed, that celestial jewel Bichu saw in the former life, that now when he first born, he's already have a lot of jewel raining down from the sky for him. And then whatever he like to eat, it will appear in front of him. He didn't even need to go shopping. How convenient. How convenient. So please, could you explain to us? You see, it's always Anand who asks, né? Yeah. And nobody else asks anything. Rarely. In other sutra, yes, like maybe Manjushri or Sariputta, but rarely. Most of the time, just Anand who asks. Yeah. So I was wondering. But these are simple questions anyway. They're not very highly spiritual, so okay, he can do it. Because I was wondering if he know how to ask so good questions, and why was not he enlightened before the Buddha Nirvana? Understand? But I guess now this is a kind of similar, very simple story and simple question. It's easy to ask. So the Buddha told Anand, in the former period of life, of time, long time ago, there was a Buddha came to this world, Tibati, similar Buddha, yeah? Wow, that Buddha is famous. He came to rescue many souls. You cannot count how many. One day, many monks, the whole sangha came out into the village and city for alms, to beg for alms. A lot of people, they are vying with each other, or vying, with each other, huh? I mean, they're trying to get first to offer, compete with each other, to make offering to the monks. At that time, there was a very poor person. He saw them doing that. He was very, very happy, glad that they do this, supporting mentally, with his pure heart, and generous spirit, even though he was very poor. He would also like to earn some merit by offering to the Buddha and the Sangha, but he doesn't have any. What?
Possession.
Huh?
Any possession.
Yeah, he has no money, nothing. He has nothing. So, but he was so pleased or happy in his heart, he didn't know what to do. So then, reluctantly, he took a piece of stone. It looked like jewel, kind of, round and beautiful. Yeah. A handful of that. Those pebbles, sometimes they look beautiful, huh? Round and shining. Yeah. So he took a handful of that, and then he how you say, spread it, on the road where the Sangha is walking. Yeah. And then he left, but with all his sincere heart and respectful heart. And then at that time he said, again, he said, like everybody else before, please give me the blessing so that life after life, I will have a long life and born in a noble and rich families. And then also have liberating way of practice, just like all of you reverends. It is always rich and famous first, and then liberating after. Yeah, and that's what he will get, I think. Anand, you should know, the poor person who make offering with the pebbles at that time, with all his heart, have faith in the three jewels, mean the Sangha, the Buddha, the Sangha, and the Dharma. Yeah, have the utmost faith in the three jewels. Don't get confused with the jewel that he got now. Three jewels mean the Buddha, the Sangha, and the monks. Yeah, okay. They liken in the former time, people liken this is like jewels. You see, so three jewels. That means the three the three pillar of Buddhism. Yeah, the Buddha, the Sangha, and the Dharma. Yeah. Because of that, it's 91 aeons past. He has always derived a lot of rewards, and always wherever he's born, always very have peace and richness, and everything he needs, he always has. Yeah, and even nowadays, he has good affinity enough to meet me and attain a heart, the liberation. Yes. So at that time, all the people in the assembly, hearing the Buddha first, they all aspire to make more offering. Yeah, and how you say, really appreciate the merit that any offering brings to them. Yeah. And then because of that, many people attain different levels of consciousness at that time. I guess he was not just saying that, but he gave initiation too. Just like whenever I give initiation, different people see different light, different level, like that. Yeah, I don't just talk. Just afterward give initiation. That was before, when I went around the world and do that. Yeah. Okay, so everybody happy, bow to the Buddha and get out. I mean, go home. Okay, huh? All right. Every day one story. Good enough. Yeah. More or less 1 hour, huh? So bad. Okay. Any good question? Yeah, but the story about the grass is familiar to me. Just if you live in a community or something, your grass has to be trimmed all the time. Even one time, I bought a trailer. A trailer. We had 3-4 rooms in it. We made many teleconference in that trailer. So squeezy because room is very small, very small, and the living room in the front is too exposed, So when I talk, people might hear. They see two big lights inside, so we have to squeeze in the back room. And the back room is normally used for dog. Some of the dogs. Well, they are everywhere anyway. But when I had to make conference, they all have to squeeze in the front. Well, there's another room, side room in front of the kitchen and the living room, and they all have to go in there. In front of the kitchen, in that side room, and in the living room, and then we 3 of us squeezing in that small room. The back is of the room, of the house. And the poor people, they could not even sit, They could not even cross leg. There's no room, so they sit like this. The boys sit like this with their computer, with their... It's very cute. Yeah. I also sit in the corner, I have the better place, I have to be seen. A good excuse, yeah. And even then, we have just a kind of a square patch of grass in the front, and some little flower bushes here and there. But even then, we're supposed to trim it. Yeah. If you don't, then the manager might kick you out. Meaning you can take your caravan, go somewhere else. Because the land belongs to them. Every year we have to pay, the landlord money. The caravan belongs to me, but the land not. You see, in that caravan park, you I think you cannot. You can buy some if it's private owned. But the caravan I had is not privately owned. The land is not privately owned. Even then, private or not, if you're in their big community of that park, trailer park, then you have to trim your grass. I saw my neighbor. I wasn't all that strict, but my neighbor, truly, I'm not making it up. He used scissors. He cut every day, just one little, one little blade shoot up. He immediately go cut. Oh, well, his house is better than my house. It was like a wooden kind of ready-made house. Yeah, white and clean. My house is so old. I bought it from an old lady because that's the only one that I knew at that time for sale. And immediately move in, Yeah. So we were happy. I was happy to have a place. Otherwise, how do we do all these conferences? The time is kind of pressing, pressing. I was so happy to get it. I don't live there anymore. It's all sold now. Yeah. It's a colder country, It was in Belgium. Yeah. But in winter it's beautiful. It's near the beach, though. Near. You can walk about 1 kilometer from the beach. I go with my bicycle. I went with my bicycle at that time. Even then, just a patch of grass, not even 1 square meter, just like that, a rectangle, just like that. And then he trimmed it. Oh, and then he saw my dog Harley. After he pee, he scratched grass trying to cover up. I said, "What is he doing? Look at what he's doing!" Like, wow. I said, "I'm sorry," like a big crime, So I'm sorry, my dog. I adopted him. I can't teach him very well. I adopted him when he's too old already. It's very difficult to teach him. Please forgive us. I will cover it back. And tomorrow he dig it up again. And he said, "What he's doing again?" Every day until the neighbors fed up. So he looked the other side, and the dog also looked the other side. Don't care no more. Every time I see the neighbor come out, I humbly try to cover it, and I guess he feels satisfied that I really am scared, that I'm scared of him, and I do this humbly, So he feel not too bad, but if you argue with him, then it would be worse, He might report to the manager or something, yeah. So I feel good that I confess my sin and that I beg for my dog's mercy, and then he's happy. And they were good neighbors. And then I cook curry and all that and bring over to make offering. So, and when I bake some cakes or something, I buy some vegan chocolate and make offering, to the Buddha next door. Then we had very peaceful neighborhood. Not just him, but around the neighbor, eating my cakes, and they're all very peaceful. Lovely, yeah. It's just that over there I cannot have all of you like this. Surely not. Yeah? Yes. But at least life was peaceful. Yeah. Peaceful. Talking about grass. Yeah. We human do many nonsensical things, huh? Work a lot for nothing. Yeah. But you have to. It's a law. Yeah, because if you don't cut your grass, and may somebody report and put you in jail even. Yes, it happened. There was I look on TV long time ago. There was one lady. She's too old. She didn't cut the grass in front of her house or around her house, and the neighbor kept warning her, and then she couldn't do it. She's alone and old, So they reported to the police, and the police really came and put her in jail. Imagine that. Really? And then when he came, but all the kids in the neighborhood, feeling sorry for a lady. So they came there and mowned the lawn for her. So when she came back, oh, it's a happy house, So that after that, the police saw that the grass is mown and clean, tidy, so they let her come home. And she came home to a well-manicured grass. Yeah. My God, imagine. God, do you understand? It's a serious thing. Yeah, it's serious. Whew. Lucky we don't live there, huh? Because my grass are not all that trim, you know. I mean, we trim now and then when the resident feel like to do it. Oh, I send them, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they cut a patch here, a patch there. It look even worse. but you know, at least they don't put me in jail. Ah, yeah, what a word, huh? For a piece of grassy garden, you go to jail. It's true, the story, true story.
In Germany, it's so much.
Germany also?
Even if it's our old garden or old home,
Yeah.
no? If we don't trim the grass and don't trim the trees, and the neighbor get angry.
Yeah, yeah,
They look all the time.
yeah.
This is so.
I know.
Yeah.
Some places like that. When I was in Germany, the grass always mown, so it's okay. It's okay. Just that a lot of work, huh? Mm. It's nice to have grass, but this is too serious, no? Yeah, because in such a community, you cannot just have your garden with wheat growing with different kind of flowers, all that. When I was in San Jose, I own a mountain, a little mountain, and we never had to mow the grass, you know, and all kind of beautiful flowers, wildflower, you know, with even orchid, land orchid. Oh, beautiful. And okay, I don't know what name, different colors, beautiful. And I always walk around and look, and my heart feels so good, so good. But the neighbors make so much trouble, don't let us pass through and all that. So later I had to sell it again. I still remember that place. I love it. That's almost the only mountain that still has tree. Many other mountains are all, you know, nude. They cut it or it's dead. I don't know why. Yeah, my mountain has a big tree. You know, eucalyptus or all different kind of tree. When I was there, we just use a dry wood to barbecue, you know, to cook every day with that. And we have some caravan and we just live happily. But at that time, I was very busy. I always had to go here and there to do lecture. So my time there is always short, and always too short. Always too short. I love that place. I love that time. Just a handful of residents, you know, monks and nuns, and we cook homemade stuff, and beautiful. And every day we sit around the fire and we eat our food and we talk and we laugh, and it was really beautiful. It's like heaven to me. Yeah, very difficult to find such a place again. That mountain is truly untouched. So the wheat, they grow so beautifully, as if some best garden in the world has done it. But I guess nobody can do as good. They just grow so naturally, so beautiful, and not messy and not overgrown. They're just beautiful. Yeah, I don't have good luck. I really never wanted to leave that place, but I was an American. I don't have visa to stay long, number one. Number two, I had to go lecture everywhere. Every time I left that place, I feel like I left a piece of my heart there. Because it was so beautiful and quiet. Yes. And the neighbor wanted to, if one piece, we have to buy their land and their house down there. But I didn't have that much money at that time. I had to use it to buy another piece of land for the disciples in San Jose also, but the other one, you know. And then also have neighbors' problem with horse and with water and all kind of, and still have now. No more? Better now? They buy it? They bought the land?
No, wait, no.
No?
Just as it is, but it's just better.
Ignore it, huh? Better. Okay, good. I cannot keep buying land and then solving problem for you year after year, time after time. Oh, I'm really tired. I'm getting old now. Look at all my wrinkles. I don't see much because of the good light. Okay, now you know everything. Somebody leaving tomorrow? I see the cakes. Huh? No? Okay. Then the cake you can eat. Look. If you're hungry.
Should we serve you something? Some sweet? Chè có xong.
Có chè hả?
Giờ con nấu 10 phút, 15 phút là xong.
No, I don't like sweet.
Do you don't like sweet?
No?
Bread? Hay là mì với chả lụa?
Oh no, it takes too long to cook.
Oh, that's wrong. 10 minutes.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I can eat anything. I was just
Nhưng mà
joking.
chưa nó vui.
No.
Nó vui mấy người xong. Con làm cho phụ ăn cho vui. Yeah.
No, it's okay. No. Yeah. Because I getting fat too.
No, it's not bad.
I'm getting fat here only. That's the problem. If I'm fat all over, then it's not bad. But I'm fat just here. I feel it. It's a big difference from the when I was in a mountain. You don't know it. I know. Okay? No matter what you say, I know. I cannot believe you because I know. Yeah. In the mountain, I don't cook a lot. I don't cook good, and so I wasn't that fat. And I feel light, you know. And now I feel light. I'm walking like easier. And now I feel something. And I'm carrying something. So if one day, today, I was thinking maybe 1 week you cook, but every 2 days a week is good enough. I eat anything with them. Otherwise they're jealous. They think, oh, Master, eat something good.
We
Huh?
sit and sleep and eat 2 meals a day. And you have to work and only 1 meal a day.
Good enough. God, what kind of meal? You know, 1 meal, but what kind? Yeah. Very. Sometimes you cook a lot with the fry and stuff, and then it add on very quickly.
And we buy something for you to exercise. You want
Crazy, you know? You have to go shopping, cooking, eat a lot, and then have to buy something else. It's like the story of the grass. God, help!
good for your
How about not cooking the fried stuff anymore?
No, also tastes good. Tastes good, that's a problem.
Just smaller portions.
What did you eat today for dinner? Was it good?
Yes.
Same like yesterday? Because the morning is same like yesterday. Huh? Similar like yesterday. Yeah. Except the salad sauce today, she put some oil in it. Normally she says she don't put oil in anything. Yeah, a little bit okay, but not too much. It's okay also. Yeah. I don't know because I don't know. The Vietnamese food is so compatible to me, you know. So I like it a lot, and I eat a lot. Okay. All right then. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you for your love. Okay. Tomorrow is no problem. Ciao.
Agradecemos su compañía en el programa de hoy. La maestra cuenta chistes e historias budistas. Un monje llamado Joyas Celestiales, parte 2 de 2, en Entre Maestro y Discípulos. Que Dios bendiga nuestro planeta con paz, amistad y armonía para todos los seres. Para más detalles, por favor visiten www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.